Hello. Hi.
Mac Wax Stats! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mac Wax Stacks. I am BK. I'm a grown man and I love the hobby of collecting sports cards. And I love doing VRs, and today is VR day today. I've got to get these out here. I'm pushing the limits. Both of these are due before May 1st. And your boy here is not ever been called a procrastinator. Okay, maybe I have a few times, but listen, let's do some VRs. This is one of my goals at the beginning of the year, is to do more VRs, keep participating with the community here on YouTube and having, what's the magic word? Having fun in this card community. So I'm going to do a couple. The first one is for my dude, Eddy. Eddy's Cardboard Chaos. He's doing a cool VR. He showed off some cards. He showed up sets of 5 cards that have something in common. And I went a little bit different with this. We'll see if you guys can figure it out. I know we do a lot of baseball and vintage baseball. I got a little mix here, so stick around. Let's go ahead and work on it. The first card in this mixture, Eddy, congratulations for 5 years on YouTube, man. That's pretty cool. You got nice consistency. The Cal Ripken of YouTube. So first I have this 0102 Kobe Bryant Flair card. Nothing crazy about the card. Just a beautiful. I've always loved Flair. I loved when they did basketball. Just beautiful images, design on these cards. Shows all the stats. For some reason, I don't have a ton of Kobe Bryant cards. And that's the first card on this little display. Second one, all right, so we're going to stay with basketball. This is Drew Gooden. This is an 04-05 Fleer Ultra. See that overhead shot of Gooden, the Kansas native. It's not his rookie, but the second year. Just a base card. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. So we got 01-02, we got 04-05. This is where I might trick you a little bit. Okay, I've got a 2022 Chronicles Illusions Bronze John Cena. So this is a parallel. And you see the man, John Cena, in his jorts. Doing the yes, Cena. That's kind of a cool card. Cena holding the strap. We'll put him. He's not a giant card, but it's gonna be held up by Andre in the background here. What are we doing? What do these cards mean? Now, football fans, I've got a Jonathan Stewart 2011 Topps card, just a base card. But just a base. Didn't have a lot of Jonathan Stewart. It's not to be confused with Jon Stewart from The Daily Show. But Jonathan Stewart. And the last one, this might give it away, but I don't know. This is a 1973 Topps well-loved Denny McLain card for the Braves. Shout out to John.
Ladies, I love the 80s. Ladies are awesome. I sure love the 80s.
He wore that same Braves lid back in Little League. But just an old Denny McLain Topps card. Now, what do these cards have in common, you might ask? Some of you might know. I'm going to go ahead and show you. All 5 of these guys have something in common. And I'll show you right here. They all tickle the ivories of some sort. Now, Denny McLain, probably the most decorated of the ivory ticklers, as he put out an album. This is a LP vinyl record of Denny McLain. Let me just put some video up there of it and take a look at it. Put that up there. He put that out. I have it, and I actually listened to it, and it's pretty good. I actually like it. It has some funny songs, extras. It's all just instrumental. He's playing the organ, and it's pretty good, actually. It's not too bad. Surprisingly, good thing to have in the background when you're sorting cards or cleaning something in the house or something. So he played the organ. All 4 of these guys played the piano. They played the piano. Kobe played. He learned how to play piano. Good little story of him wanting to learn how to play the piano. And it's not surprising, guys are good with their hands. They're good, have good dexterity, and they're athletes, so they just can kind of pick things up. Range of motion with their fingers and hands, and muscle memory and stuff like that. So all 5 of those guys played the piano. So that's.
Are you ready for the Christmas spirit?
Let's get it.
I do not play the piano. I wish I did. With these mitts, man, I'd be playing some Deep Purple on there, though. Okay, now the second VR is for Ken's Cardboard. And this is a really fun one, too, because I didn't know about this type of stuff until I got back into the hobby 4 years ago. But he wants you to make a video of some rainbows you're working on. And I have a handful of them. These are the ones that are kind of the most that I've found. Rainbows are fun, but the bad thing about rainbows, they're hard to find in person. It's like you really have to dig to find them. So it's a lot of eBay searching and buying online, and that's fun, but I just like to find stuff. You can, if you want to find anything you want, you can just throw a search on eBay. For the most part, you can find it. But I had to get some of these online on eBay. So I got this, first of all, my guy Roger Clemens, I always do that. Roger McDowell.
But why?
BGSU pitcher. Here you see him in his Mets getup. And this is from the 2005 Topps Rookie Cup set. This is the base, the OG, the just regular base card. I'm going to just lay these across and have them look real nice all together. This is the red parallel, numbered to 499. And then next to it's the orange parallel. You could barely tell if you didn't see the numbering on the back. See on the bottom there. So red to 499, orange is to 399. Let's do the yellow next, which is to 299.
And don't get cheap on me.
And the green is to 199. I don't know how this set came out, if it was in packs, where this came from, if they were inserts or what. But I thought it was cool because most of the Roger McDowell cards, wasn't a star, so he's not coming back in newer products or anything. But I thought that was cool, a different image of him. And my guy Mookie Chilson will like that with that Mets attire on. And the next rainbow, this was fun when I realized that John Birdie, another BGSU baseball player who is currently on the Yankees, but in 2023 he had the Topps flagship release. So I started picking up some Birdies. And I got a lot of these from trades, surprisingly. But this is just the base, the regular base. I'm going to go ahead and slap him. Let's move McDowell over here. And let's set up these Birdies real nice. Now this one looks just like the base. This is actually the advanced stats version, numbered to 300. So you got some more advanced stats. You got the max distance, barrels, the OBA, all this crazy stuff. Batted ball events. No idea what those mean, but all you numbers nerds probably would get pretty fired up for that. So then you have the rainbow foil. Then you have the gold foil. That up there. Now gold star, it's not numbered. The gold star set, basically a whole parallel set. Then you have, of course, the Topps gold with the just gold border, and that's numbered. Every year Topps does the numbering to whatever year it is. So that's numbered to 2023. And this one it took me a while to figure out what this one was, but it's just Topps Blue Star, and it says numbered to 299. It's not numbered, but they only made 299 sets of these. These were released in hobby boxes or something. Kind of hard to figure out what that was. As you know, with a lot of these, especially the Topps flagship, there's a million parallels. Now this is where I start to like them. They got these crazy shiny. This is the orange foil. This is numbered to 399. And then here's the red foil, numbered to, what is the red number to? That is numbered to 199. And you have the Independence Day, numbered to 76 in honor of our Independence Day here in the US of A. And you have the black, numbered to 72. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, the black being numbered to 72. And then the sapphire. This is shout out to Shane at Shoebox Legends. Topps Chrome Sapphire, a gold, numbered to 50. This is one of them that Shane probably doesn't have, but he's probably not looking for sapphire. I don't know. I think that's the Topps Chrome Sapphire. I know he gets those gold sapphire cards, and I thought this is just a beautiful card. Really cool. Number to 50. Look at all those chunks of gold in there. I love gold. But there is my rainbow so far. I'm probably missing 20 of them. So I'm just gradually finding. Hope people put them on TCDB so I can trade people for them. But what do you also want? Let me do a little shot of these here all together. See how they look. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And what Ken also wanted us to do is to give a shout out to a couple of channels who have less than 400 subs. I love when people shout me out. I've had the pleasure of people actually shouting me out and talking about my channel and pumping me up, and I love that. So I found a couple. First of all, I got to give a shout out to my guy,
Boom, boom, boom,
Bobby
boom.
Sagady, Robert Sagady at the Commenting Collector. Good friend of mine in the hobby here, and he's at like 268 right now. If you're subbing him, you probably sub me. Sub me, you're probably subbing him. But give Robert Sagady a sub, man. That guy, if you put a video out, he's gonna watch it and he's gonna tell you what he thinks and gives the best comments. And good friend in the hobby to have. Now, just another, and he likes to show off his collection. Another guy who I find is very similar to Robert Sagady, who's just started, and he probably doesn't even know I'm going to do this, but this guy that I just came across randomly named Ricky Hicks. Ricky Hicks. If you look at Ricky, he's a good dude from North Carolina with that long beard, and he loves vintage baseball cards, and he's showed off a few other non-sports stuff, and I've been enjoying him showing off. He just gets on camera, no fancy editing, nothing. Gets on camera, shows you his cards, and talks about his adventures in collecting in the hobby. And that's what this is all about. I mean, we all have fun with our editing and everything like that, but just to have an outlet to because you don't have the friends that are around to talk about your cards with, get on there and a few people watch and they comment, it makes your day. So give Ricky a shout out. Tell him I sent you. He doesn't know me from James, so that's all right. But I think him and the Commenting Collector would get along well. And lastly, but not least, Young Buck, Vintage Goats. He's got 114 subs. I'm sure he's going to pass me soon because he has quite a collection. He's a young dude. I don't know how old this gentleman is, but he showed off some of his dad's cards from his dad's collection, and he also shows off, he's got like 1963 Fleer baseball set he's building. He's got all these Hall of Famers, graded stuff. Where do you get money? Are you out mowing lawns? Young man, where are you getting the money for all these cards? When I was your age, I was peddling rocks on the side of the road to maybe get a quarter, like a couple quarters I could rub together to go grab some 89 Donruss for 50 cents. But Vintage Goats, young fella, and he just celebrated 1 year of collecting. So 1 year of collecting, he probably has a better collection than me. But anyways, thanks Eddie and Ken for doing these VRs. Really having fun doing them. I'm glad I'm gotta get this edited and put onto YouTube before I miss the deadline. Everybody, thanks for watching, and go look at those guys. Go watch the other videos, and we will see you back soon. I hope here on Mac Wax Stacks.